Hi everyone. I just wanted to send another quick update video here to talk to you about the reports manager that I've been working on this week. That is located on the front page right here, last option. And this is going to be the main reporting page. You'll see it looks a little Spartan right now, but as we get the payment system up and running, we'll add more and more reports here that relate to that. So for right now, we're just reporting on hotel and sponsor information. If we look at either of these reports here, the idea behind these reports is that it lets you set up exactly what criteria you want to search for and construct your own report each time. This should give you the ability to run a multitude of different reports, and really if you want specific information about things, you should be able to use this to get just about everything. So the idea here is that you can enter, you want a hotel name that has MGM in it, or you want to search for a specific email, or you want to only find ones that are in Michigan, or that have a specific cable provider, or even have a specific number of rooms, have an open workflow, or link to specific sponsors. So really, this should be variable enough that it will let you run a whole lot of different reports with different criteria on here. So just to test this out, let's say we're going to look for ones in Michigan that do have an open workflow and are linked to Pizza Hut as their sponsor. So that gives us 3 different search criteria here to search on. So if we run this report, the next page that it takes us to asks us to choose the fields that we want to appear on the report. Now on the next page where it finally outputs the reports, it's going to give you a bunch of different options for how you want to run it, but any of them will have the fields that you select on here as data output. So say you want to run this report with the criteria you chose before, but you want to also include the hotel name, the hotel ID, the sponsor, their expiration date, and then their address on the output report. So that's what's going to display on the report here. That's how easily you would do that. We also have a check all and none button right here that will check all or none of these options. So if we create the report from here, you'll see here we get on the left side, this is our search criteria. So we want ones with a sponsor of Pizza Hut that are in Michigan and do have an open workflow. And then chosen display fields here, these are the ones that we picked that we want to display on the reports that we run. On the right side here, we've got the output of all the different reports. So you can either output this as a PDF, as an HTML table, or as a CSV, which is basically just an Excel spreadsheet. So let's click through these and see how they look. This is the PDF one right here, and you'll see right here it generates a PDF with our one result on here. Had we gotten more results, they would have showed up in rows down below here, but this was the only one that met the search criteria. We can export it as HTML. And again, it looks the exact same here. This is just an HTML table instead of a PDF. Both are printable. The main reason that I made these 2 different reports for you is that, say on the display page before, we had chosen every single field that we wanted on there. That's totally fine. You can definitely do that. But the PDF is very limited in how much room it has. And it's hard for it to compensate if you put 50 different fields on here. So the PDF is better used for things where you only want to show a few different things. The HTML table, though, is ideal for if you just wanted to see everything in a big table. Also ideal for that is the CSV, because the CSV is also unlimited. So if I click on that here, I can save it, and then we'll open it here. And you'll see here we got the same information here, but it's just now in a spreadsheet format that we can deal with. All right, so those are the different reports. Do not want to save that. Those are the different reports that we can run right now. But the apparatus is all set up now for these reports to be able to add different fields as criteria if you want to search by them, to add different things onto the display if you want to add them there, and we can add all sorts of different kinds of reports. So if you want me to add different export formats, I can easily do that. And for example, what I'm thinking of there is mailing labels or other I know we talked about a couple different Avery types of labels. We can do all that right from in here from this apparatus that we've got set up. We can also go back and run another hotel report if we want to that goes right back here. And if I go back to the report section, we've got the sponsor one also, which is going to look exactly the same as the other one. We can go through here, we pick our fields we want to display, and then we got our output on the other end. So they both work exactly the same way. All right, well that's about all I wanted to talk to, just give you a quick rundown of the reports. And I will mention this in the email, but I do think we should set up a meeting very soon, because I think that other than the payment section, the bulk of the work is done here. We've got to do some polishing on some things, but all the major modules are now written and implemented and functioning in here. So the best thing that we could do is get together go through the system, and then I can get some feedback from you about what we really need to change, what you like, what you don't like, and then we can start to move into the finalization process from there. All right, guys, thank you very much and have a great weekend. Thanks.